Forget everything that you know about 911 Turbo S. Porsche just dropped a bomb that's rewriting the supercar play. 711 horsepower, twin turbo spinning at 145,000 RPM, and guess this, it's faster to 60 miles per hour than a McLaren's $1 million W1 hypercar. This isn't just a 911. This is Porsche declaring war on hypercar itself. The new 911 Turbo S just obliterated its predecessor's Nürburgring time by 14 seconds while carrying an extra 85 kgs. This is, think for a second, heavier yet faster. How does that is possible? Let's break down. What you're looking at this is the closest thing to a street legal Formula 1 car that your local Porsche dealer can actually sell you. We are talking about technology so advanced that makes Tesla's instant torque look very easy. So we are about to dissect the most technological insane 911 ever built, and I guarantee that this will blow your mind. Those shutters from GTS are back, snapping shut in wet mode to keep those massive brakes bone dry when you are trying to chase McLaren in the rain. You have got the extendable front splitter and active wing working overtime, and that's the kicker. Despite being more aggressive, it has 10% less drag than its predecessor. Those wheels are finished in Turbonite. That's Porsche speaks as if we have invented a new color just to make the supercar jealous. But what's hiding behind that is the real game changer. 420mm carbon ceramic front disc, the biggest ever bolted to a 911. These are Bentley Flying Spur sized brake on a sports car. The rear grew to 410 because when you are making 711 horsepower, we need those stopping power. New extractor vents at the rear makes this looks like it's about to launch into orbit, and those squared off titanium exhaust pipes, they are not just for the show. They save 6.8 kgs of rotating mass. This all comes down to 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, and that's Porsche being conservative with full fuel and garbage octane. Real world, we are talking sub 2.5 second run in a grocery going supercar. But here's where it gets absolutely mental. The drag race, according to engineers, the drag race this against the old Turbo S, and by 60 miles per hour you will be 2 cars length ahead. And that's not an improvement, that's a different dimension of performance altogether. This engine is a masterpiece of controlled violence, complete overhaul, no belts, no heads, no water pumps, lighter crank, lower friction everywhere, connected to that 8-speed PDK with an integrated e-motor that shipped faster than you think. 3.6 flat 6 jumping 641 to 701 horsepower, that's a 711 metric horse of pure performance. But here's the thing that moves. Genius. The car can make a peak torque, the old car, make the peak torque at 2,500 to 4,000 RPM, but this one makes that same torque 200 RPM earlier and goes till 6,000 RPM. This twin turbo is spinning at 1 to 45,000 RPM, that's faster than a Formula 1 engine. These things eliminate lag entirely, giving you EV instant torque with a soul spinning soundtrack of flat 6. I mean, this is bonkers. This is dream made in heaven. And the results, the performance that makes this supercar costing twice as much looks like they're standing still. But the Nürburgring numbers will make you think something different. The guy, Bergmeister, the Nürburgring master himself, took this around the green hell in 7:03.92. That's 14 seconds faster than its predecessor, despite waiting 85 more. Let us sink in. That is heavier, yet destroying the lap record. By just not 1 or 2, that's 14 seconds fast. I mean, that is night and a day. I mean, it's light year. Bergmeister himself said, you don't feel that weight gain. The car is much agile and has more grip and is significantly faster everywhere that matters. Now yes, this the old GT2 RS with performance parts everywhere and a lot of things stripped down, track weapon, can do 700 horsepower but has zero habit complexity. But this 711 horsepower can take you daily drive to work and groceries and still destroy a supercar on the weekend. I mean, this is something dream come true. So why does Porsche spend millions developing this hybrid instead of just cramming in more horsepower like an old-fashioned way like everybody wants to do it? The answer lies in the future performance cars. There are two reasons. They are both brilliant. First, that GT2 RS was terrifying. I mean, they had a savage lag, brutal horsepower, and something like, something they want to kill you. But with that electric motors giving that horsepower performance without that hypercar danger. And second, this engine is future-proof engineering. Best-in-class combustion efficiency, 9 grams less CO2 per kilometer. This is Porsche solving the impossible question: more power, cleaner emission, and better drivability. But why not plug-in hybrid? Porsche engineers put it perfectly. They said that would add 200 to 300 kgs, kill the boot space, which is signature to 911. And frankly speaking, they said that they make sports car, not SUVs. But they make SUVs. But that's one thing about this engineering masterpiece that still drives enthusiasts absolutely crazy, and it's not what you think, it's about the interior. But I mean, the Carrera at 100,000 euros has exactly the same interior as this one at the double the price. I mean, this is something that hit you hard when you compare to McLaren's everything. But when you're competing against McLaren's and Lamborghinis, the interior should feel premium, not like Volkswagen. But this is what we get. But you have the option to put in more, carbon fiber here and there, everywhere if you want. That definitely add up cost. So this is it. The 911 Turbo S has evolved into something that would make the original 930 Turbo S engineers weep out in joy. The 711 horsepower that launches harder than a supercar, stops better than a hypercar, and can pick up the grosses on Tuesday. Yes. Porsche just proves that, the hybrid does not mean compromise. It means with this twin turbo masterpiece, where this technology goes. Because 711 horsepower is not a ceiling. I mean, it's just getting started onto the territory which turbos want to enter, and at least has the capability to enter. But with this turbo masterpiece, where does the technology go next? Because 711 horsepower definitely is not the ceiling. So guys, if this breakdown fed your need for speed, destroy that like button and subscribe for more automotive insanity.